Alrighty. Hey everybody, welcome to BrothersForge Gaming, BrothersForge Sports Network, BFSN. It's another Friday night football. We've been having fun, not only playing Dreamcast all November, we've been doing a lot of different streams, sports and just other fun stuff, because we're big football fans around here. Big Saints fan on this side. Even got my warm Saints coffee mug. Oh, that's good stuff. And we just have a lot of fun with it. So it's fun to do this. We've been getting some fan selected choices, so it's cool to kind of do that stuff for people. Once again, it looks like another quality intro. The 2K1 intro was pretty sweet. So, as always, we're gonna get things started, let some people pop in. Nice, clean copy of that 2K2. I have to look into the book, make sure there's nothing I'm super missing. And away we go. Hopefully you guys just enjoy and welcome hanging out. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure when we get to hang with you. Ooh, let's see how good we can do today. Hopefully, I got a little unfocused because we were having a really great time last Friday, and I blew the end of the game. So we'll see what goes now. This week, though, we've got fun matches. We'll be starting off. We've got the Colts and the Titans at Tennessee. So that'll be a fun one to start with. Some good teams around that era. I know El Dagre, a big kind of like a new forger there. Old friend, new forge. But a good friend who likes to play and has really been helping us out lately. He's a huge Tennessee Titans fan. So I always think about him whenever we get that going on. I guess I should have started this. I'm trying to dial everything in.
Hello, everybody.
You know the process. Here's a little demo play for you, because why not?
Football fans,
what's more fun than a demo play? I was actually waiting. The thing I use for my chat is updating, so
Mr. O'Keefe, if you'd share with us, who do you like here today?
I said it's always a process. It's always something. If you didn't have a chance, I got to play a fun game on the Sega Saturn earlier, Miss Pac-Man, Maze Madness. Pretty fun, cheap little game that you can find. Had fun with that. Last night we had an epic PS5 showing, playing some Demon's Souls. Mr. C stayed up late and gave us all a fun little time. So, glad to be back doing some consistent stuff. We like to do that. Alright, that's the majority. I also got one of my monster mules, my favorite of the new monsters. I've been saving too much stuff, I wonder. I did go out and I bought VMUs. Ah. Galore. Man, well, I'm not going to dig around. Man, see, a lot of these games I'm going to have to start over. These are ones actually I was playing. Shenmue, Skies of Arcadia, those are the big ones. But I'm going to want to play those for you guys, so... Let's do this. I'm going to have to play that from the beginning anyway, so... Alright, we got enough to get going. A little bit different menu than the last one. Quick Start Fantasy. A lot of similar stuff. Colts. Pretty good team. And then Tennessee Titans. Oh man, this is that year. This is the year when they're doing real well. Yeah, we did. You better believe it and stuff. We went. We went all crazy. See what the options are here. Weather. Dude, I am making it colder because it is cold today. But we'll just do it pretty much regular. We'll see what these teams can do. Oh, there's the uniforms. I was like, got it. Okay, so it looks like we're all set up. All right, so let's jump in to this first little battle here, and I'm about to dive into the book and stuff. Check out this game. It actually does already look better than the 2K1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. Here on the
Ooh,
Sega
I know
Sports
you really
Network.
inspired me. Like
I'm
playing
Dan
that Demon Souls is
Stevens,
really
and
cool. It
right
makes me
here
want to.
beside me is my partner, Peter
I mean, we had
O'Keefe,
already talked
and we've got
about
some
playing some of these other
exciting preseason
games,
football coming at you.
and
Well, Peter, who should we be
how we
watching?
really wanted to these different versions. The Resident Evils really come to mind. You playing that last night definitely makes me want to go back and just kind of play either that Code Veronica or that Resident Evil 2 style game, and just play through it. Like sit down and
The
devote.
Colts are coming to face
It's like we got a couple of things that we like to do on certain days, but just devote some time and get that stuff done. I mean, I can't believe it. It's just it's been fun. It's been good times. Good times, great oldies.
With this rare ability, he can run over linebackers or burn past defensive backs trying to chase him down.
Plus, weren't you talking about the Resident Evil? Ooh, we got a big buzzer there. It must be time for football. Yeah, weren't you talking about there's like a new Resident Evil game coming out? I brought that up and stuff. People say that looks good. Like that's gonna probably be a fun, just new entry to the series. So we might as well, play some of the old good ones. I know I missed your football the other day. We got an interesting weekend of football coming up. I am excited. Some of the game matchups are really leave it open for kind of some different. If you do FanDuel like we do and have fun like that, it really leaves you open to make some unique bets, because there's like a couple big players out. You got the Chiefs not playing. The Falcons aren't playing. They're not good, but they have some people who score points. I think Baltimore's that night game. So, just a lot of people out. So you've got a really good market to put a team together for that early afternoon Sunday slate. I was pretty excited about some people I was able to get and match up. I know like Herbert and Keenan Allen have been teaming up good, and they're both healthy there on the Chargers. And they have a decent, matchup with who they're playing this week. I believe there's a lot of bad teams playing other bad teams, which is nice. I think the Dolphins play someone, not great. You expect that young quarterback to play okay, and Devontae Parker has kind of stepped up as the lead there. So, they're cheaper guys to get that might actually put up some big yards.
Comes in
McLaurin, I think Washington has it's just basically he is like the only player
Yeah,
on
they're
that team.
probably going to
So.
punt it away, and that is going to hurt.
Looking for cheap receivers.
Smith comes in to punt after a 3-and-out.
Dig around a little bit. I know. I think I might have had nightmares. I might not like it was scary, but I was like, I just stayed up so late being delirious on Demon Souls last night. I had to go to bed. I was like, oh man, I feel like stuff was attacking me. It was that dirty mage, man. He was the worst. The worst I've seen.
The Titans are on the field.
So I'm pretty excited to play this. Maybe I should dabble at the book. See, sometimes they'll just talk about new features because I basically knew what was going on. In the other one, I just played poorly sometimes.
Great catch there, Dan. That ball found its mark perfectly, with the runner just having to cock his head sideways and catch it.
He didn't have to work hard for that one. Ball midfield, right at the 50.
He looked really cool when you got up close to him. I thought he was like, I don't know. I like when you get up close to some of the characters. They had cool little, it's like he talked.
Bring up third and about a foot.
That's what someone else brought up too. It's like they're actual. I mean, his lips were moving and stuff. It looked really cool.
George picked up a handful of
wow, this one's built a lot more.
Well, if you move those markers, it doesn't really matter.
I feel like this one's built more like game day.
20 yards to do it. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, dude, that's exciting. That's what I'm definitely. I'm gonna be excited for. I mean, not I'll be excited to watch you play, and then on top of that, just excited. It's like that build-up. It's like you're talking about. Sometimes it's really. You were talking about the release of a system and how that was pretty cool. When you get to play that opening night, it's just that extra amped up feeling of playing it on that day one and stuff. And usually it hasn't happened for a while. I remember, I think I told him the last time was for a game was like Halo 3. Waiting up, going up, picking it up that night or the midnight release or whatever, and picking up all that Mountain Dew and going and just playing until you couldn't stand anymore. But no, so it's cool. I'm a little jealous, but it's cool to get to watch it, see it. I'm gonna build it all up. I'll have to play all these cool Resident Evils just so he really wants to play it. That'll show him.
Kevin Long got a little jump there, and he draws the false start call.
What's going on?
It's 3rd and about 7.
Everything running smoothly. We're going here. A nice. Whoa.
He's wrapped up, and he'll be past the marker.
Is it Big Eddie George?
What a great effort.
It's probably like super good in this.
What really made this play happen, Dan, is the great blocking at the line.
I agree, it was a nice run, but I'll tell you, when you have the first 3 yards wide open, that really helps.
Exactly, that is easily the toughest part of the run.
Super good.
Escapes the tackle. The stop after several yards on the play. A gain of 6.
This is
The 29-yard line.
this is a little less of that kind of slugfest. I feel they might get some scoring done. Yeah, that was crazy game. The Colts really stuck it to him.
And it's still a scoreless game.
Oh, Derrick Henry. I feel like it's kind of similar because Eddie George is a lot like Derrick Henry. I mean, nobody's really like Derrick Henry. He's crazy. But if anybody was, you know, it's like Eddie George. Big bruiser back. Welcome to, by the way, Rolando. Nice to see you.
He couldn't hold on to that one. Incomplete.
Been a while. I forgot because we were just doing those multiple, you know, watches on 2K1, and they really did clean up the graphics and stuff. This looks good. Solidarity. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think I'm going to be able to jam in another stream, maybe a little bit later with some Friday the 13th. I'm also going to go probably watch, I think we watched the first 4 this last Halloween, October, so I might as well jump to 6, The New Beginning, because I think I'm missing a couple that, you know, watch a little movie, do that stuff, see if there's a cool Demon Soul stream on the night. We'll see about that. I'm looking at your direction.
The pass comes in high, forcing him to slow just a little to make the catch.
Not by much, though, and he didn't have any trouble with the completion.
I was always curious about that because I know that the Dreamcast has the gigabyte disc, like it's like their own style disc. So I was curious how bad that these games got disc rot, because I don't have none of my Dreamcast games or anything have ever stopped working or have disc rot. The only actual disc rot game I have so far was somebody gave me from a storage unit, which I was really bummed about because it's Jedi Knights Academy 1. I don't know, the one that it's like one of my favorite games, but it actually tells you when it loads up that it has disc rot. Yeah, some of them are, I mean, it depends what you call expensive. If in comparative to some of the other retro games and retro systems, the Dreamcast isn't so bad, but yeah, still even like sports games and stuff are gonna cost you $10-15, and you know, there's definitely a handful. It seems like every game on the Dreamcast is like $40, like $30 to $50, and then there's those good handful of games that are up there, Ill Bleed and Egg and, you know, Power Stones and stuff like that, Marvel Capcom. But the one thing, there isn't as many games on the Dreamcast that are just outrageously expensive.
The Colts will start this drive at the 21.
Yeah, I remember the teams in uniforms, but there wasn't any weather things. But yeah, I'll throw some night rain. And that'll make my choice. I'll play as the.
Yeah, that forced him to cough up a lame pass. He's lucky there was.
Who's it? I'll have to play as the Ravens because I ain't gonna be throwing in that rain. I don't seem to have that quarterback arm in this.
We have a penalty marker on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
Number 50 on the offense.
Larry Moore gets the flag for the false start. He might have been trying to fake somebody off sides, but it didn't work.
Ball on the 16.
Oh man, got the Saints playing the Niners this week. So it's funny because yeah, we're in Northern California, so there's a lot of Niner fans here. But I'm not. Love that dirty South. I've always loved an underdog team. You know, was a Saints fan back in the 90s. I'm marrying a Cajun woman. So, no, it's fun though. I've been a big fan, so excited to see that game. I think that we're going to rough them up pretty good. It's always good to rough up the home team.
Makes the hit and takes him down after a handful of yards. Third and what looks like forever coming up.
Ooh, they have Reggie Wayne. Oh, Edgar and James. That's a blast from the past right there. I was trying to think of who their running back was.
It's picked up. Gets it out. Carter takes him down after a handful of yards.
Yeah, real glad that the guy brought up about that disc route and stuff. I'm pretty happy because of the amount of the older disc games that we have, especially a lot of our original like Sega CD, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast. It's nice that we have basically between us zero disc rot of that era. So like I said, and it wasn't my own stuff, it was stuff that I had gotten from other people, but it really shows you don't go put stuff in storage or leave stuff in that type of places, because it will, especially all those disc games. You go put a bunch of disc games in a box, man, that would be a bummer. The way that those disc games have gone up in price. I could just see somebody leaving a nice little stack of PS2, Xbox One, something like that, and just watch it. But I know a lot of the later stuff besides,
At a pretty good
because that early stuff's made on like those cheaper discs. They're not as thick. Like the newer discs, all those coatings and things like it seems a lot harder to disc rot,
Ball on the 46.
in my opinion.
Stops
That
halfway
too.
after only about a yard. Great tackle. Third and long.
Did I miss it? Did they kick 2 field goals or did they miss the extra point?
The Titans currently enjoying a slight advantage, but it's anybody's game. 6-0.
It is anybody's game, isn't it?
58 seconds.
B-side 86. I like that name too. Thanks for joining. I know you're probably popped in and out, but thanks for popping by on Brothers Forge Gaming Friday night
Stop
football.
of the game, Dan. They started off looking a bit sleepy, but they seem wide awake right now.
My real deal Holyfield.
Goes in and will punt for the first time this
Right? When are we
game.
going to be playing some Evander Holyfield boxing? This time management. Maybe they're out of timeouts. No, it looks like they still have one.
It's away. Bird catches it. Eventually makes the stop, but what a nice return.
The Colts need to get their offense off life support here. A couple first downs would go a long
Life
way
support.
to that end.
Come on, Peyton Manning.
The Colts have the ball after the punt and an opportunity to take the lead. The score, 6.
He pulled a real Peyton Manning, you know? We're all the big hype, but then when the big game came, you let everybody down.
Pass is no good, incomplete.
Their coach is getting awfully red in the face right now. And Dan, I don't think that's a sunburn.
No, he is hopping mad that they blew that pass so badly.
If I was the quarterback, I'd be cowering behind the Gatorade bucket right now.
The clock shows 59 seconds left. Doesn't let him get far.
I don't like their play calling. Oh, I do want to know how to hurry up.
Robinson doesn't let that play get very far and makes the tackle.
The Titans are showing why a good defense requires every man to do his part, Dan. They're flicking away both receivers and running backs like they were houseflies.
Smith lines up, and this will be his third punt of the game.
Come on now. What's going on here, little Billy? You do what you're told.
Good punt here. Mason has it. Will make the tackle on the return. It's the end of the first half. The Titans currently enjoying a
So it is the Y button. So. Alright, seems simple enough. Hurry up. Motion. I played so much of the modern Madden that it almost blew me away. I'm like, alright, dude, I need to know how to, like, audible, motion, shift, like, change all this stuff. Basically, all you can do in this is motion, whoever they let you motion, and call a different play. You can't, like, change individual routes, do all that stuff like you can on Madden now. Make your guys block in, do all that crazy stuff. Ooh, a big injury.
We'll get a full report as soon as possible.
Holy moly. Hopefully I don't suck it up. We've got the Ravens and the Patriots at night in Foxborough in the rain.
Ball on the 25.
2002, so we're looking probably Ray Lewis. I think a young Tom Brady. There's going to be some characters involved. And we'll see if I can do it to it.
That one got away from
Debating whether I should play on what level, rookie, all pro.
3rd and 8.
I think I'm going to have to play it on, like, rookie, though, I don't know, or Tom Brady will murder me. If it's anything like Madden, it'll be like, as soon as you give him any AI, they're going to...
They picked up on the blitz right away, Dan, and I think that was the key to this play's success.
Man, happy Friday the 13th here on Friday Night Football on BrothersForge Gaming. Man, it's always exciting. You only get, what, a couple of these a year, so might as well just stream all day. Gosh, nothing else. Well, I mean, there is other stuff I should maybe be doing, but not when I could be having fun on Friday the 13th. That's a good question. I got a heater in here though, keep me so man, I'm ready, but I don't know. We'll see when this third quarter. We'll see, cause yeah, when I play mine, we should probably be done around the 4:30 mark, and I don't know. It might be fun just to jump into that. I got to go see what the deal is. I know that we've got a few things going on, you know, dinner, kids, things like that. So it'll either be me tucking, you know, tidying up everything, getting everything where I have time, or trying to kind of jam it in. So I'll probably wait, maybe give it a little bit. Get myself in a good position to get a nice casual play of Friday the 13th off.
The Titans had to come up with a big play and didn't.
3rd and long is so tough to convert.
But who knows? Why not? I might just keep rolling it to it. People, I don't know, that's a really fun game to watch and play. I've got some tips and tricks for you on that could ultimately help you take down Jason Voorhees. So you might not want to miss it. Oh, also, that's another thing.
Something going on offense today. They need to make some changes, adjust, do anything to get their offense producing at this point.
Well, I only need one try to beat it. I don't think I can. I don't know if I could, like, lose out that game, really. I mean... he might be able to get me. He does some tactics that are not cool. But yeah, it'll be fun to play that. Also, there's a challenge on a game I do enjoy playing, but they require like a live stream or something now, so we might have to jump into that. I think it's Gunsmoke on the NES. 1cc, you know, how far can you get, what's your score type thing. And I might be able to beat it on one continue, so I might be streaming some Gunsmoke on the NES tomorrow. I might wake up early and do that, which would be nice. I'm enjoying the early streams. I wish I could do it more often. So maybe as things settle into a more regular schedule, I can devote some time to being up with you early birds. Is Jason really dead? He's dead, or is he? I know, they don't even let you fit, like, he's never even really dead. You could just claim, you'd be like, nope, you can't even beat the game because he's never really dead. They leave it on a cliffhanger. Yeah, you know, it's not bad. It's for that a fun group, or a group that's part of a group type thing. I don't know. A couple of Facebook groups do a challenge, and I like to represent in there. But you know, they do a lot of like a lot of people play on like emulators or whatever. And since we don't really do that here, you know, it's like I don't get to compete in everything. But it's fun when I do get a chance, because a lot of it's, you know, games that I am fairly talented in, so I'd love to give it a go. I do need to ask them, because it's a huge difference if you can use like a turbo thing on Gunsmoke, or if you're like tapping, because if somebody's playing an emulator, like they might, you know, it might be like auto turbo or something. Spoilers? What spoilers? Did I spoil something about beating everything?
It's the end of the third quarter. The Titans
Spoil this.
enjoying a slight advantage, but it's anybody's game.
That's what I was thinking.
0.
Because it might just like come with its standard. I'm not sure what they're playing on. Like, there's probably a way to like set that on, and there's no way that someone's not, gonna use that. It's one of those brutal like tappers, and it makes a difference too, because I don't mind a good tappers challenge, but you can't sit there. You just don't have the stamina. Like, I can't sit there and practice and then try to do a run, because my hand is going to die.
Aside from that long bomb, he really could have opened up the throttle and run possibly all the way to the end zone. It's third and about 7.
Because I know I can use an advantage or even just turbo. I could probably, you could sit there and play for a good few hours. And this game is coming down to the wire, really.
Unhappy coach pacing the sidelines down there.
We got Tennessee with the short lead.
Hendrick lines up, and this will be his third punt of the game.
We got Indianapolis getting the ball back. 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Can Peyton Manning live up to his Manning name?
Will make the tackle on the return.
The Colts would definitely like to score here. There's not enough time left for mistakes.
The Colts have the ball after the punt and an opportunity to take the lead to score 6.
Honestly, I can't ever say it enough, though. The Dreamcast it's got tons of faults. I mean, it's marketing, it's a super loud machine, the controller is okay. You know, it didn't have that life cycle, it doesn't have that library, I might have said that. But, you know, it is a masterpiece in its own working, because the actual machine, the graphics are usually, if you can play a game on the Dreamcast compared to on one of the 64-bit systems, it usually looks just, you can tell it's like that kind of next leap, like we were just talking about with like that next gen. It basically did have the graphics, the music, it had the extra memory discs, so you could put a little bit more FMV in there. But man, yeah, really good looking game. Manning is really pulling a Manning, I feel.
Got to go for it.
The game's still within reach, Peter, but it all rests on this play. Smith will punt for the 5th time.
Yeah, it's fun to go back. I like that whole arcade thing, and the thing is you do have to. I mean, you'd almost have to go back and start because some of it's just so different than what we're used to. And once you spend so much time memorizing a platform game, it becomes really, really tough to go in there. Because I've tried it on a few different games. I'm like, oh, this should be easy. But, you got to go and spend your $5 in quarters or whatever and, relearn the game and then go for a 1 quarter, 1 or 2 quarter type deal. It's just like anything, repetitiveness and practice. Because it's still, they're like brutal. If you come in and you're cold and you're not doing it, it's like you play Double Dragon or something like that, and it's like, no thank you. Like, they'll just come in, you'll take that knife on that one level, or you'll fall in the hole, and then you're like, cool, I'm done. Like, don't worry about it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Titans currently enjoying a small advantage. 6-0.
The Ravens, quote the Raven, nevermore. Where are they throwing?
He's not bringing much to the party downfield. Catching the football is great.
Man, what a letdown of a game last night.
Not the end.
I mean, not in general. I needed the Titans to, like, not even necessarily win. I just needed them to do stuff. I feel like all the people who scored were random. Like, Henry needed a touchdown on top of his 119 yards. Basically, he did nothing. He, like, caught a pass and ran for 119 yards, so he got, like, 11 points. It's like my number 1 pick. Yeah, dude, the Guitar Hero was too much fun. I don't know, I might try to do something like play through the rest of that one, just because I've already, gone halfway, try to unlock all the songs, unlock the stuff. But then, I don't know, play some of the other ones. Maybe even go back, because I can't remember if I have the really, really early ones, but I might not have even... I don't think I started really playing until Guitar Hero 3. So I didn't really play like 1 and 2, and I think I might have them. They might be short, easy, who knows? Because once you start playing those like other ones,
the Colts have the ball after the punt.
They're rough. They really throw some notes at you, man.
6-0. Barely gets it off.
Look, the Colts got the ball back. And, like, bad clock management by the Titans.
That was their last timeout.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Should I switch to coffee before my big game? I think I should. Well, not so much switch, but fill up this bad boy.
Got spooked into throwing early. That kind of
yeah, I can see that about Tannehill.
Some bad passes.
I don't know. I should have known better. He'd been having those like hot games, and he's just not. He's not that kind of quarterback. There's no way he's gonna keep running them in and throwing in. And it was like, he just.
They can't afford to cough
didn't get it done.
They've got to go for it.
The game's still within
like Peyton Manning is about to not get it done right here. I feel. Shouldn't that be a complete fumble? Man. Well, so pretty much they gave up on 4th down, gave it to Edgar and James, who got hurt and murdered on the play. So I'm assuming they're going to kneel the ball, run out the clock. I'm going to get some more coffee, and then stay tuned for Ravens Patriots right here on BFSN.
McNair takes a knee.
3-yard loss on the play. Second down, 13 yards to go.
The clock shows 39 seconds left. McNair takes a knee.
With leg cramps. Well, that's how you lose a game. A game with leg cramps.
There's the whistle, and that's
I know, dude. I was thinking about
the Titans win the game. 6.
if I start having some time on Fridays, also Friday mornings or something like that, do it like a TG16 and play like TurboGrafx instead of TGIF. Do TurboGrafx games.
On the Sega Sports Network.
Since I got a cool little stack of them now. This terrible game, Peyton Manning. It was just McNair. McNair really pulled it together. Yeah, see, something like that. That's what I want. Thought that would be fun. I was just thinking about it because the you know, if you put the abbreviations, it would look kind of the same. Be cool. Yeah, let's see how I can do. We're gonna play the next game here. Options. Game options. I'm scared. I'm gonna play a half on rookie at least because I'm worried. Alright, we are good to go. We've got all of the stuff that we need, man. Alright, let's see if... Did it just say I have 100 defense? I definitely have Ray Lewis. And Terrell Suggs, and probably that other guy. That was crazy.
Hello, everybody, and
Man,
welcome
why is this
to
chat so far behind?
Foxborough, Massachusetts, here on the Sega Sports Network. And welcome to the wild, wet world of NFL football. I'm Dan Stevens, sharing this nice, dry announcing booth with Peter O'Keefe. Well, Peter, who should we be watching?
I'm a big fan of Drew Bledsoe. This strong-arm gunslinger always ranks among the top in every NFL passing category. The Because of this gift, he can literally march his team down the field and score at will. For his team to be successful, Drew's got to play the kind of game that he's capable of playing.
The Ravens are coming to face them. Who do you think has to play a role for their team?
You gotta like Rod Woodson. This man seems to be getting better with age. With his
delicious
skills and reputation of being one of the hardest hitters in the NFL, offenses must constantly be aware on which
feeling
side he's
ready.
playing. You gotta love a player with that.
It's
kind of
really, it's like it's pouring rain here in my hometown. Pouring rain on the game. Oh, it's Rod Woodson. You better believe it.
The Patriots choose to receive. Let's get started.
I wonder if my throwing has something to do, if that's like wind or if that's how the game plays. I have noticed whenever I play this game and try to kick, or when I kick, it slowly moves. So maybe that was a problem on Jet Set Radio as well.
The Patriots will get to draw first blood. They want to score early and decisively and get the crowd really worked up.
We having rain issues.
The Patriots have the ball, so let's get started.
Man, I feel like these are good teams. Or I mean, at least the Ravens are going to be a good team.
Ball on the 25. Was the intended receiver incomplete?
Drew Bledsoe had no choice but to throw that one away, Dan.
I agree, Peter. He
All
was
this air
groceries
business.
there.
Sacked.
That's it.
Oh,
Sack.
yeah.
It's 3rd and 9.
Yo, Drew! Yo, Drew! You better watch out, 'cause here I come! Down! Red! Pretty big!
It's picked up. He throws this one away.
You got nothing.
They've missed their target. These
You got nothing on me.
The Patriots are going to give away some great field position here, Dan.
Machismo.
Yeah, they're probably going to punt it away, and that is going to hurt. Costello comes in to punt after a 3-and-out.
Hopefully everything is working A-OK out there.
Good punt here. Lewis catches it. The 30. Stiff arm. 43.
Nice.
Out of bounds on the return.
The Ravens want to be the first to crack that scoreboard.
Wonder how I look at Randall Cunningham. Is that Shannon Sharp? Man, dude, we got a good... I feel like we got a good passing team. I was not expecting that. Oops.
The Ravens are on the field, and we'll see if they can put some points
Do
on
a
the board.
strong, a very, very strong counter. Oh, no counter. No counter. They were ready for that one.
It makes a nice tackle.
All right, looks like we're good there. Frame's good.
Ball at the 46-yard line.
Look at Nathan! What's the third and long? Push it! Go! Wide right! Push! Come back! Push! Swing! Somebody get up! Swing!
Passes left. Caught on the marker. 25.
Man, they really left him open. Nice, man. What's up, Dizzy? Always good to see you. Yeah, we were switching it up, doing our Friday sports thing, moving along to NFL 2K2, which does look a little bit cleaner, man. But we really appreciate you coming by, dropping those comments, lurking away, and dropping those likes, man. That's awesome. Hopefully you got some fun planned for this weekend. I know it was pretty cool to see one of us get the PS5, so I know we're going to be doing some streaming on that, Mr. C will. And honestly, I got a little time, so I'm hoping to do a lot more fun. Keep going with the Dreamcast. And also I got some NES games that I got to play live. Thinking about doing Friday the 13th on the NES tonight. What's up, DJ? How's it going, man? How's that Friday night? TGIF. Man, those are deep curls. Those are deep curls. Another good time. The weekend is here. Oh, dude. Sharp is the man. Yeah. I know. I personally waited. I mean, I was really excited to see. You know, it's always fun to get that something on day one. So I know that excitement and you know, to be invested, it's awesome. It looks great and stuff. I love watching the Demon Souls. Personally, because I was gonna be more of an Xbox person anyways, but I'm definitely waiting until maybe just it feels like it's time to get one. But I mean, I'll step into the next gen sometime. But lately I can stream all this old retro material, and I'm having so much fun doing that it's hard to stop. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing pretty good. It's a good day, you know. Ended up having the day off. It's raining here, so kind of like an excuse. There's nothing you could really do. So, I mean, things are looking up. We're going to be having some good food this weekend. You know, making a lot of home-cooked stuff. Watching football on Sunday. My Saints are playing the local Niners, so that's cool. Always like to stick it to them if I can. Get there! Give me that. That's how you march. I know it's on rookie, but I don't care.
Taylor came away with the football despite all the defenders around him.
They'll have 4 chances to put it in. First and goal.
Oh, that's awesome. I know. Oh, get there. Stay up. Oh. Yeah, listen to some of your stuff, man. It's cool. I just enjoy everything that you're really doing. So it'll be really cool to hear this 8-bit stuff, because I can only picture. I was trying to look for some of it briefly. I mean, I know I could do a better job. I don't know if you have some of it on your channel, the 8-bit stuff, or if you just have like some files and stuff. But I can't wait to hear some of it, dude. It seems legit. Touchdown. Oh yeah, anytime, my friend.
Touchdown. Boy, did he want that one.
He sure did, Peter. He was getting to that end zone no matter what.
Always cracks me up that it's still one of those games where it's like Madden or even any new game. Well, Madden's pretty much the only new football game, but when it comes time to kick your extra points and stuff, it's like it doesn't just put it on there for you. In this one, you have to like go into special teams and go find like field goal and kick it. And if you forget, you'll go for like a 2-point. I guess apparently you must be able to go for the 2-point conversion on this then.
Will kick this one away. Good job.
Oh yeah, dude, the 8-bit madness. I even like the sound of that. That should be the name of the track.
Takes the tackle on the return.
Got the 8-bit madness.
The
You bring that big blitz.
at the 18, and that's where they'll start this drive. Pitches it.
Oh, why did I jump? The guy looked like he was going to dunk a basketball.
A gain of 5. Ball on the 23. Barely gets it off. Stops that play after only about a yard. Great tackle. That will bring up third down.
I love it.
It's third and 5. They'll throw this one away.
You
Incomplete
ain't got
pass.
nothing, Tom. If I score, I'll give Tom a good halftime pep talk. Maybe move it up to pro. See if he comes back and kills me now that I got a slight lead.
Nice punt. Lewis catches it. 30, 45. Eventually makes the
Ah, dude, the Ravens are the jam. They're good.
The Ravens
Just like in real
field
life.
position there. That really puts the defense on the defensive.
The Ravens are on the field after the punt. They're up 7-0. Throws.
Oh, man.
Ball, but it falls incomplete.
I would have liked to see that.
Was the Lone Ranger patrolling that zone, Dan, and he kept the peace.
He sure did. There was no way they were going to get a completion. Ball on the 42.
But there, huh? Maybe I can't motion. Whoa, boy. Oh. Man, he really ate that up.
Deep into backfield.
What a jerk.
Johnson takes him to school on that play. Actually, he buses them to another school district, I think.
We have to see if the offense can bounce back from such a setback.
A setback? That's like saying the Ice Age was just a minor inconvenience for the dinosaurs.
It's now 3rd and 16.
Oh, I can't believe he really caught that.
Tremendous play.
I need to stop falling back, that's for sure. I'm used to, like, Madden where you can...
More interference
Do
than
crazy
a cell
stuff.
phone in the Lincoln Tunnel, but he still managed to make the catch, Dan.
It seemed really risky to throw to him with that much coverage, Peter, but apparently they knew he could get the job done with the right throw. It's 1st and 10. Make sure he doesn't get far and tackles him right past the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 9.
Oh, yeah, Rocket Ishmael. One of my favorite, not great players.
Play action. Swain.
You gotta catch that,
Incomplete.
buddy.
Is not getting much help from his
Once again,
line
thanks
there, Dan.
everybody out there for spending some of your Friday with BrothersForge Gaming here on our BFSN BrothersForge Sports Network. Having a lot of fun playing football for football season, mixing it up with a different Dreamcast game this time with 2K2. It does look cleaner, a little smoother, and if all goes well, a little sharper. Oh, I was trying to hit sharp.
And that's their first sack of the game.
The Patriots have a secondary that has
Not
put
the drive I was
ground
looking
game
for.
under permanent lockdown.
Not much
I'm
is
not a great
getting
deep
through,
passer,
and
that's for
a real
sure.
credit to the players and the coaching staff.
Yeah, you take the air attack off the table like that, and you've got the edge in this ball game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Ravens currently enjoying a small advantage.
Well,
7-0.
I feel like I should be able to make it, but I'm not going to be, I don't know. I don't know.
There's the kick.
See, it like moves on me. Ah, I had the distance too.
Matt Stover is kicking himself that he didn't make that one, Dan.
It was not a gimme, but it was well within his range.
Oh, that's funny. It's still Drew Bledsoe. I need to actually probably injure him to get Tom Brady in.
3 timeouts left.
Like in real life. Drew Bledsoe was a good quarterback. Too bad he had the one of the greatest quarterbacks ever waiting to play. Keep him in.
The Patriots take their first time out and stop the clock. Ball on the 44. Played into him and stopped that play in the backfield. Nice job. The Patriots
Run you down in that backfield, boy.
timeout.
Second down, 12 yards to go.
Ball at the 42-yard line. Barely gets it off.
Oh, why didn't he jump? I feel like this is Madden. That was super intercepted.
Got a soggy piece of football there, Dan, but couldn't make the catch.
All the moisture is making it tough on those guys out there, Peter. It's now 3rd and 12.
I didn't hold the right button either. I blew past this guy.
Well, as you can see here, his completion numbers have been really
At least I don't feel so bad now. The rain's like really sticking it to him.
Costello lines up, and this will be his
Man, they're giving me that chance now. Hopefully I don't throw a pick. I got Rocket Ishmael though, dude. I'm going first play bomb. It's got to be the controller too that's doing that slight movement. Maybe I'll start using a different stick.
the 30. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Oh man. That looked like it was clipping.
Chris McAllister
Great.
his man and draws the penalty.
Ball on the 21.
Like the tangerine skies. Purple skies. Oh, turned way too early.
William Malloy managed to be a one-man thunderstorm in that zone, washing away any shot at a completion.
2nd and 10.
Always down for some purple skies.
Here they come. They pick it up. Spirals it right. 2 incompletes in a row, and the last 2 plays have looked a little ragged.
You know, he's got to be feeling pretty low for not making that catch.
Yeah, you miss too many sure things like that.
Man, I just need I need a completion here.
New line of work.
Like announcing.
103 left. Throws right.
Oh, Taylor.
And it falls incomplete. That's 3 in a row. And it's going to be
Were you? Oh.
The Patriots deserve a pat on the back for the way they're clamping down on receivers. Nothing's getting through.
Richardson comes in and will punt for the first
drawing out this half. Drew Bledsoe's really trying to bring his A game. Trying to injure him to see if they have Tom Brady.
Better get something going on offense today. They need to make some changes, adjust, do anything to get their offense producing at this point.
The clock is down to 48.
Sugosa.
Out at the 39. Makes the tackle after several yards on the play.
It's kind of funny because it was a big deal in
Timeout and stop the
it was one of the Maddens that came out on the 360, and they talked about having an engine where multiple people.
41 seconds remaining.
I mean, I guess that was kind of, most people could join in on the tackle, but this is kind of interesting because it has it's like even though a guy's being tackled, you can like hit him out of the tackle pretty much, or like re-tackle him with a new guy, which is an interesting engine as well.
37 seconds to go. Dumps it left. He's wrapped up and he'll be past the marker. Not by much, but what a
Man.
on third down. We'll throw again. He spikes it and stops the clock.
I like that this game is kind of NFL blitzy like that. Apparently, you can hit the guys after the play without a penalty. Penelope.
Let's get the call.
I shouldn't even have to accept that.
Amy and Woody, that's the flag for the
That is
false
an
start.
automatic
He
dead
might
ball.
have tried to pick somebody offside,
5-yard
but
penalty.
didn't work.
The clock is at 25. The pass is incomplete.
Ooh, Bledsoe went down again.
Got rid of it just in time. Smart play from where I'm sitting.
What, NFL Blitz? Yeah, those games were crazy. I loved you just like swing them around and throw them. Like
20 on the game clock.
I loved playing the arcade versions of those. Every time I'd see them, they'd be at like random locations, and I'd sit there and be like, "Dude, I don't play these that often, but oh, it was too much fun."
Costello lines up, and this will be his third punt of the game.
That looks like an extremely good punt.
Lewis runs out of bounds at the end of the return.
The Ravens should keep putting it in the air. It's been working for them so far.
7 seconds to go. Harry gets it off. Ismail was the intended receiver. Incomplete pass.
Well, this Gerber was really feeling the heat on that one, Dan. I think that affected the pass.
Oh, without a doubt, Peter. They were gunning for it.
You know, he must have felt like he was the last prey in the buffet, and I'd just gotten off work.
Ooh, boy, that's certainly
At
due.
least they got that one off. They were really bringing that pressure.
The Ravens currently enjoying a slight advantage, but it's anybody's game. 7-0.
Go Ravens, go Ravens. Alright, so let's see what I can do on this opening drive, and maybe we'll ramp up the difficulty a little bit.
Got his leg behind this one. Lewis catches it. Comes in and makes the tackle on the return.
The Ravens have got something that works in their passing game, and you don't fix what isn't broken. I see them sticking with the pass today.
It's 1st and 10.
Once again, keep looking for us all weekend here on Brothers Forge Gaming. I know we've got a few different things that we want to get done. I got a couple streams I want to do. We got some PS5 hype coming out from Mr. C, so definitely some fun streams coming your way.
They can't let that stand.
I know you mentioned about trying to find the game. We've been trying to find a way to somehow bring, like, because I mean I have cable, I have the access to the games, but it's like you can't really stream them or something. So maybe I'll find a way. Go! Oh, he's up!
Beautiful run around the outside. 1st down.
Number 20 ate up some major yardage to get the 1st down. It's all about speed and being determined to get the yards you need.
First and 10.
Oh, come on, you can't even hit a guy 2 feet away from you.
Throwing early. That kind of vice-like defense
You're
can
terrible,
really
Earl
squeeze
the
out some
Sturbach.
bad passes.
Ball at the 38-yard line. Pitches it. Nails him in the backfield and makes a great tackle to push them back.
All about that clock
Good
control.
sign when the end zone is getting farther away instead of closer, Dan.
The D-line came to play today. It's 3rd and about 13. And again.
Oh, man. These guys can't catch a thing.
The Patriots keep this offense in the hot seat. It's all about maintaining steady pressure on every play.
It's that rain. That rain game's really killing it because these teams are like passing teams, I feel.
Great punt. Brown has it.
Down.
Lewis will make the tackle on the return. The Patriots are on the field, and that's their opening drive of this half to be more successful. Murray stops him right at the line.
So I need to pick more 4-3 because I'm assuming that Ray Lewis is good. But it's one of those games where if you don't know your defense and you pick the non-middle linebacker set,
There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
let's see, that better be holding.
I don't get the logic there. I would have accepted that penalty in a heartbeat.
3rd and 10. Barely gets it off. Flag was thrown on the play. Let's see what it is.
Man, dude, they can't stop my defense. All these holding penalties. Must be some rook. What's the matter, rookie?
Costello is ready for his 4th
Ooh, Friday, Friday, Friday. What a day it is.
Lewis catches it. return.
The Ravens will have a fair start. That's the kind of field position they were hoping
That
for.
outside zone. Let's bring it.
Are on the field after the punt. They're up 7-0. Escapes out of the back.
So you can totally switch off the guy, and he will hike it himself. So be careful. He don't. Gare don't take no shit.
On the 49. Takes the hit and takes him down after a handful of yards.
Number 20 has a nice run that puts them in good shape for third down.
It's 3rd and 2.